Welcome, race fans, here this Tuesday night, Slide Jobs Racing League, Xfinity Season 8, round number 5. The Dane is Epic 200 here, sponsored by Dane Cruz, here at the Monster Mile of Dover, presented by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody out in chat doing tonight? Looks like we got about 8 watching, 2 likes already. Brendan Kennedy already out in chat. Well, I expect it to be a monster here, but of course, as always, myself, Joshua Madlaw, going to be calling the 200-lap action here tonight and bringing up the pre-race analytics for the first time here, folks. So we're seeing it together here, an air temp of 82. A pretty good wind out there at about 14 miles an hour. 82-degree air temp. And that track temp is a little warm, 102 degrees. So, you know, if it was real life, you're probably looking at about 130, 140 degrees inside that car. Well, thankfully, this is just sim racing. So, they're not having to deal with the car temps, but they are going to have to deal with the track temps and probably slick conditions here tonight. Now, 200 laps, as I said, 200 miles here at Dover tonight. Now, fuel 70%, 50 to 55 laps. I think tires are going to be the most important thing here at Dover. This concrete surface, man, just uses up those tires. So they are going to have to be conservative on, you know, when they take tires, when they don't take tires. Of course, cautions could play a factor into both fuel and tires. We'll just have to wait and see how the race progresses here tonight. Now, pit road here is critical. As I say it every week, it is 35 miles an hour here at Dover. So a very, very slow pit road. And pace speed is really not much difference at 45 miles an hour here tonight. Now, of course, I've got the top 15 here in the point standings coming in to round number 5 here. And, of course, we'll get to the past winners here in just a second. But our sponsor, Dane Cruz, he is up a spot here in the first at 159. Corey Cook is going to stay where he's at in second at 154. He is 5 behind Dane. Zach Almond up a spot in the third at 151. 8 behind the leader and 3 behind Cook. Hey, Nat King down 3 spots in the fourth at 150, 9 behind the leader and 1 behind Almond. Trying these up 4 spots in the fifth, cracking the top 5 here in fifth at 146, 13 behind the leader and 13 behind the leader and 4 behind Nat King's. Jason Dalton up a spot in the sixth at 139, 20 behind the leader and 7 behind D's. Benjamin Lacey up 3 spots here in 7th at 131, 28 behind the leader and 8 behind Dalton. Brian Sutphin down a spot, excuse me, into 8th at 129, 30 behind the leader and 2 behind Lacey. Derek Paulson down 3 spots into 9th at 125, 34 behind the leader and 4 behind Sutphin. Noah Mari is going to be down 5 spots, still in the top 10 though, however, at 124. In 10th at 35 behind the leader and 1 behind Paulson. Robert Lukens is going to stay where he's at in 11th at 113, 46 behind the leader and 11 behind Mari. Kenyon Sutphin there cracking the top, or in 12th here, is going to stay where he's at. Likewise, he's at 111, 48 behind the leader and 2 behind Lukens. Jamie Plurd is going to be up 6 spots from last week here to 13th at 110, 49 behind the leader. Now, he's actually tied, though, with Zach Probst, who is probably, well, he's not probably, he is our biggest mover here. He is up 9 positions from last week. So tied with Jamie Plurd here for 13th at 110. Both of them, Jamie and Zach, 49 behind the leader and 1 behind Sutphin. Christopher Bassinger there in 15th. He is going to be down a spot. He is at 107 points, 52 behind the leader, but he's only 3 behind Probst and Plurd. Of course, we are just getting into still the season here, folks. Still a whole lot of racing left to go over tonight. We got the Roval here coming up next week, it looks like. Then, of course, we go to Michigan. And then, of course, their all-star race. We'll get more on that later on. It looks like they're doing the 2018 of Charlotte Motor Speedway. And then they'll go to Texas on May the 10th. So just the upcoming schedule here for the Slide Job Racing League Xfinity season here. Apparently, they like the Xfinity cars. So, very good car. Now, not a huge field out here tonight, but still a pretty good turnout. Looks like about 26 drivers. -1 is the race control, Jonathan Canfield. So 26 drivers out here tonight. Now, right now, Zach Allman up there in the 18 car is right now our quickest here in practice, coming down to about 3.5 minutes. Dane Cruz, our sponsor, there in second. Now, I don't know if I can get Dane down here real quickly and talk to him or not, but we'll see here real quick. Try to get the sponsor up here when we can. Dane Cruz, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I heard you're the sponsor out here tonight. The Dane is Epic 200, man. So I wanted to, bring you up here and thank you for sponsoring the race out here tonight. It's Dover. What do you think about Dover?
I like it. It's probably one of my top 5 favorite racetracks. I don't know about the setup tonight, but we'll make do. It's I don't know. We'll see. I'm sitting P2 in practice right now. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to bring up. You're sitting, P2 here in practice, about 61 thousandths of a second behind Zach Allman. Of course, racing's racing. Anything can happen, Dane. You're the king of poles right now here coming in this season. So you think you can grab another one here tonight and just keep going?
Honestly, I kind of hope I start like second or something, so I can kind of like take the momentum into turn 1 and pass him on the backstretch. But the pole gives bonus points, so I don't really know. I take either one. I just need a good starting spot tonight. That's all I need.
Need a good starting spot. You got that right. Well, Dan, of course, again, thank you for thank you, sponsoring the race out here tonight. We got it up in ATVO. It wouldn't fit in YouTube, but we do have it. So thank you again for that, man. Good luck tonight. 200 laps here. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long one too. So.
Oh yeah.
Just need to get through it.
Oh yeah. Good luck, Dane.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that was Dane Cruz here, folks. Wanted to get him up here just a minute, but we are coming down to the wire of practice. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying here at Dover, the Monster Mile will be underway when we come back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. You just to say, stand in the plane, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight at Dover. The 26th of Brian Sutphin up at the top here. Currently, with about 7 minutes to go, we've got drivers still out on track and some that are sitting at the exit of pit road. Looks like Michael Abenti here on track here tonight, put in his qualifying time. Jamie Plurd also out there. Christopher Bassinger sitting at the exit of pit road. Dalton Kilrow at the exit of pit road. Blaine Sparling likewise. And Zach Allman likewise at the exit of pit road. Now, Zach Allman is our quickest in practice with a 23.404. Now, of course, that is just practice. We'll see exactly here if Zach Allman, when he pulls out, and yeah, there he goes. He is going to pull out here. And it looks like he is going to put in his qualifying time here tonight. Of course, I do see Wooksy out there. I believe that is Christopher Bassinger here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Christopher out there. Yeah, buddy, if you get not to feeling like you can race, man, you're more than welcome to come up here and help me call the race. But, you know, try it out, see what happens, man. But like I said, likewise, you're more than welcome to come up here and, you know, help me call it. It does look like Ben Lacey is going to be coming out here as well in that number 7. Jason Dalton in the 22 is out on track. Zach, likewise, and then Paulson is still sitting at the exit of pit road. Brian Sutphin, though, is up the top spot. Chris Dean second, Caleb Sheets third, Zach Probst fourth, but Zach Allman has just put himself up into that 5th spot here. We'll see if Zach can get up there and knock off Brian Sutphin here on pole on his 2nd lap here. Across the stripe he goes. That is going to put him, it looks like, just inside the top 5 into 4th, knocking Zach back to 5th. Now, we did interview Dane Cruz earlier. He has not come out to put in his qualifying lap. Robert Lukens, however, is out here. Now, Ben Lacey, geez, is going to go into 2nd. Jason Dalton back to 4th. If Ben Lacey here can shave off about a 1/10 of a second, 0.116, he might be able to knock off Brian Sutphin here, and does not look like he is going to be able to do that. Ben Lacey's still sitting in 2nd right now. Angel out there in chat, how are you doing? Glad to see some of the usuals that have started to tune in back at it here in chat. Always glad to see everybody back out here. We are waiting here. Still about 4 minutes left to go. Everybody's got plenty of time to put in a qualifying lap. I mean, they're putting in mid 23.5s, 23.6s, so mid 23s. So, you know, everybody's got time to put in a qualifying lap if they want to. Noah Maury, Ryan Dees. Looks like Noah's going to go into 2nd here. Wow. Like 13 watching and 3 likes already. Yeah, I think we can hit like 10 likes before we even start the race here tonight. What do you say, folks? Can we hit 5 to 10 likes here? 7 to 10 likes before we start the race here. Noah Maury. Derek Paulson going to go into 4th here. Coming down about 3 minutes left. Like Noah is done. Like Paulson is done. Brian D's in the 17. What a lap. Well, he was going to go into 3rd or 2nd. The Dalton Kilroe said, nope, I'm going to take this 41 up here to 2nd place right now. Now, Jacob Locklear's out here, as well as Dane Cruz himself. Dane just started his lap. Jacob Locklear is going to complete his first lap here with a 24.389. Is going to put him up into 20th right now. We'll see here if Dane Cruz can continue the streak here for the pole. He's won the pole the past 3 races. We'll see if he does it again at 23.514. That is going to put him in 2nd, though. 2 1/1000ths of a second behind Brian Sutphin. 23.582 is not going to cut it. Right now, Dane Cruz is going to be on the outside of Brian Sutphin, coming down to about a minute and a half here, pretty close. Blaine Sparling is still sitting at the exit of pit road. I do not know if Blaine is going to come out or not, but right now, Brian Sutphin is our pole sitter here. You made it for once. Jonathan Canfield out there. Olivia out there. Micah Minty out there. I'd like to shout myself out tonight. Micah Minty out there. Michael, I'll see you out there here in that number 55, buddy. All right, William Martin here with under a minute to go, and the number 5 has decided he is going to come out here. I don't know, man. Down to about 45 seconds left here. Let's go ahead and see if we can bring up Brian Sutphin here real quick. Let's see here if we can get him into the broadcast room here real quick. Brian Sutphin, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, it looks like as of right now, and I believe you're going to be able to hang on to it as William spins out here, you are going to grab the pole out here tonight at Dover, man, but very, very close here between you and Dane Cruz, buddy. How do you feel about Dover? You know, do you have a game plan for the 200 laps here tonight, or is this going to be just a survival?
I love this old racetrack. It's just an overgrown version of Bristol, and I'm just going to try to lead a lap right here, get some points, and then settle in and conserve my tires and hope for the best.
Oh, yeah.
Even a blind hog finds an acorn every now and then.
Oh, yeah, tires definitely going to be a key factor here tonight for sure, Brian. You know that. Well, you guys are gridding up here, man. I don't want to keep you. So, buddy, good luck down there, and congratulations on the pole. Your first pole this season here, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man. You guys have fun. Hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I love Dover. All right, well, that is Brian Sutphin here tonight. Let's go ahead and get him on the grid here tonight. Let's get that off of there. Get the qual times off there, and let's go ahead and get him on the MaxspeedTV grid here tonight. Brian Sutphin grabbing the pole with a 23.512. Congratulations again to Brian Sutphin. Dane Cruz is going to start on the outside of him in that 2nd spot. Don Kilroe 3rd, Brian D's 4th, Noah Maury in 5th, Ben Lacey in 6th, Derek Paulson 7th, Chris Dean in 8th, Jason Dalton 9th, and Caleb Sheets going to be starting 10th here tonight. Zach Allman in 11th, Zach Probst in 12th, Christopher Bassinger 13th, Lee Campbell 14th, Tanyan Sutphin in 15th, Michael Amenti in chat here tonight, but he's also out here racing. He'll start 16th. Jamie Plurd 17th. Zachary Wareham in 18th. Jacob Locklear 19th, and Caden G in 20th. Robert Lukens 21st, William Martin 22nd. Lane Sparling is going to start here in 23rd. Casey Hatch 24th. Jonathan Canfield is our RC here tonight, so Anthony Ferranti will actually start in 25th here this evening. Oh, everybody is setting as we see here at the exit of pit road. They'll start rolling off here momentarily. Let's get back into chat here real quick, see what we've got. Mike and Jamie, shake and bake. That is Brian Shellnut out there. All right, we are rolling off here onto the Monster Mile. This old concrete surface, man, they redid Atlanta. You know, everybody knows that in real life. I hope they never redo Dover. Man, keep it concrete. Well, all right, here we go down into turn 3 here tonight. Pull those belts tight. One more time. Amory Lynn rooting on the 84. Gary out in chat. Moderators and one of my co-commentators over here at MaxspeedTV. Pace car is off and away. Brian Sutphin initially does, I believe, have to go on green on the start of the race. However, after that, it is on the leader. And here we go. Green is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're Monster Mile racing here tonight at Dover. Ryan Sutphin, of course, wanting to lead a lap or two here. You get a bonus point for leading a lap. And out of turn number 4, here he comes already. Brian Sutphin in the 26 is going to lead the very first lap here tonight. I had a feeling you were going to say that, Gary. Not sure if everybody gets the joke there of what Gary put in chat here, but Gary, if you wanna put that link, it's for everybody. Anybody can watch it. It's nothing bad. If you want to put that link in chat for everybody to understand what you mean by that, feel free to do so. Well, Jason Dalton here in the 22. 9th back to 10th here. Looks like Caleb Sheets, 10th to 11th. Christopher Bassinger, 13th, battling here for that 11th spot. Got some action going on already. Now, of course, it is going to take a minute or two for the tires to kind of heat up here. I don't think they're heated up already, but Dane Cruz here at the stripe is going to lead the lap here. He is up front now. Omari is there in second as Brian is going to fall back. He led the first 3 laps. He's going to fall back here to third early on. Okay, there's the link to that. Yeah. Everybody will understand exactly what he is talking about here. The 88. Whoa, Caleb Sheets pushing up a little bit, almost into the 22 of Jason Dalton. Everybody A-OK. Lee Campbell still hanging out here in 14, man, Dover. Oh, it's a very, very fast track. I mean, 165, 168 miles an hour may not seem like it's fast, but it's fast enough. We watch the speeds here go up. On 164 into turn number 1 on Lee Campbell. Like Ben Lacey up to 5th from 6th already. Already seeing some single file going on. We're back here to the 14 now to the inside of the 77 of Zachary Wareham. He is on the outside. I don't know if Zachary is running that. Whoa, back in. Almost got into the wall there of that 77. Let's see if Zachary pulls it right behind the 14. Yes, he does. See the 4 of Tanyan Sutphin right here with them. Michael Amenti, Caden G. Now, if anybody knows how to pronounce Caden's last name, Gargiulo, I have no idea. I'm just going to call him Caden G for now. If anybody knows how to pronounce that, let me know. Jacob Locklear, Casey Hatch, just kind of going through the field here as they are single file. William Martin there, Blaine Sparling, Robert Lukens, and Anthony Ferrante back here in 25th. Right now, everybody just minded their own P's and Q's. They know it's a long, grueling race here. And everybody keeping it clean for the most part. And as per the usual, however, yes, gonna unfortunately have to reset ATVO here. It's doing its thing again. Does get aggravating. All right, give me just a second. Let's get up here to, well, actually, let's stay back here because this is where the battling is going on. We'll stay back here, 22 of Jason Dalton here while I reset ATVO. Yeah, Dane is a beast. Yes, he is. I like Dane. Yeah, reset Medlock. Yeah, gotta reset, unfortunately. Wow, 20 watching, 7 likes. Pop it up to about 15 likes here tonight, folks. We've been green since the start. Haven't had any major issues. Minor issue with ATVO as per the usual, but we'll get that reset here and get back on the swing of things here. Whoa, that 11, though. Let me get up here to that 11. That is going to be Christopher Bassinger here. That driver bar up here as well. Christopher in the 62 almost got into it. And it's Zach Probst. But this race actually, Dane is Epic 200. Dane Cruz sponsor. Somebody's coming off pit road here. That is Anthony Ferrante. Yeah, like he come down pit road maybe. Whoa, and he's getting awfully loose here. All right, we are still on Ferrante back here. He is now 4 laps down. Let's get up here to Jamie. I seen somebody in chat put something in. I call him Plurd. I don't know. I've seen somebody in chat say Ploord. Okay. Well, Money Mike Gaming, Gargi Ulo. Gargi Ulo? Okay, we'll go with it. A lot of new drivers here for Slide Job. Okay. Gargi Ulio. Gargi or Gargi? Gargi Ulio. Gargi Ulio. Okay, give me a few to get his name right, everybody. Casey Hatch is out of the race already here in the 137, so we're down to 24 drivers right now. Let's see here, not a whole lot of battling going on. Bunch of single file, that's for sure. A lot of separation, but low. Wow, yep, 4 of Tanyan Sutphin and the 11 of Christopher. Still got some action going on here around Christopher. Looks like he's falling backwards a little bit. Christopher's having some wrist issues, but he's still on here trying. That is Wooksy in chat, by the way. Brian Gargoyle. Wow. Be nice. Guys are killing. Whoa, somebody's into the wall. That would be Christopher into the wall. Looks like he is coming down pit road here. Maybe he has had enough of Dover here tonight. It might be causing him major pain in his wrist. We'll see. He might join us up here in the booth here, folks. We'll see what he does. Dane Cruz, though, has almost a 2.5 second. Well, I'll say that. Now it's 2.6 seconds over Noah Murray. Pretty close, though, but single file for the most part. And I know it's a long, grueling race out here tonight. We'll see if Christopher decides to come up here and kind of hang out up here in the booth. Zach Probst, Jason Dalton here together. And we are being joined here tonight by the number 11 of Christopher Bassinger here tonight. Christopher, man, I hate it for you. You know, having some, wrist issues and everything. It looks like Dover's really playing a factor in what's going on down there, buddy.
Well, if it wasn't Dover, I might have not had the problem my wrist would be holding me back, but it's been a struggle keeping it out of the wall. So I decided to come up here, chill out, man, watch the race, because I can't do it, dude.
Well, and, we hate it for you, Christopher. You're one of the drivers down there, coming into tonight. Yeah, you were 15th in the points. You are, for starting at least, you are going to, gain some points. I don't know if it's going to be the amount of points you want to gain, but, probably not. But, we hate it for you, but yeah, like I said, buddy, you're more than welcome to call, come up here and help me call this race out here tonight. But, right now, man, early on, pretty much all I'm seeing right now is a whole lot of separation. We do have some side-by-side going on down there on the track, but, for the most part, 25 laps into this race, they're spread out.
Yeah, man, I was down there. The tires are already playing a huge factor, and Dane Cruz is just driving away from what I can see. He's fast. He already has a 3.2 second gap over Noah Murray. He loves this track, and that's probably why he chose to sponsor it.
Well, and yeah, I mean, like I said, we got to thank Dane for sponsoring it. You said, I call him Dane Cruz, and you said Cruz. Well, Cruz. Well, right now he's cruising away,
I do see Noah sometimes eating that gap a little bit, but they're for the most part even. Dane Cruz did just get in the wall a little bit there going into, I think that was 3.
And Dover here, Christopher, I mean, I haven't mentioned much about Dover, but Dover here, you really don't need the aerodynamics on the car, but you do need the steering, and for the most part, that's really what you need is the steering. Now, speed, yes, of course, but the aero, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, especially with that tire wear, it's just going to make it much, much more difficult to steer it into those corners. And if you're diving it into those corners, you're just eating your tires more and more and more.
Yeah, definitely so. Now, of course, the tires, they get 4 total. That does include the set they start with. 3 behind the wall. Now, we did do the fuel laps here tonight. They do run 70%. We're looking at about 50 to 55 laps, give or take. Plus or minus a few laps. I'm not sure exactly what the fuel number is. But, pit road here, buddy, is not fun. 35 miles an hour and the pace speed, 45 as well. We really don't have to worry about. What'd you see, bud?
We do have a battle here for 18th, including Zachary Wareham, William Martin, and Jacob Locklear.
Okay, well,
Jacob Locklear takes the inside pass as Martin for that 19th spot.
Check it out here, yeah. Looks like Zach Probst is coming down pit road. Is he smoking? I believe he is smoking. Or am I seeing things?
I'm trying to take a look. I think he's okay. I don't see.
Oh no, I'm seeing
any
a
damage.
little smoke coming out of that car on pit road. If I'm not mistaken.
That might be the dust on pit road as well. He might just
Oh,
be coming
okay.
down a little early for a
Okay,
pit
yeah.
stop. They do have 55 laps of fuel. It is 31, so it just could be a quick pit stop.
It could be. It could be. Now, here at Dover, do you take a chance of, later on, of taking 2 tires?
No.
No.
Not for a second, especially with that off balance of the car, only taking 2. Those left sides are still going to be important in the long run because it's going to offset the car, probably making your car much more loose. So you got to be careful with your decisions. I would take 4 every time.
Just take 4 every time. Yeah, I mean, we're doing 200 laps here. So, if you can split it, man, you would have to save, though. If you split it every 50 laps, you would take your last set at around lap 150.
Oh, Blaine is on the inside of Michael. Michael slides up. Blaine just completed the pass for 15th.
15th. Okay, sorry. Let me get over here.
They are getting a little tight back here, actually. They are, we're starting to see a little bit of attrition setting in for those who saved the tires maybe a little bit and those who burned them up, like, very quickly. Like we saw from Michael, he did slide up a lot there. It lost a lot of time to Blaine.
When would you come down? Would you come down at the fuel run?
Well, if we're thinking about it, if we have 4 sets, we have 55 laps in a tank, and we have 200 laps in a race, I would just cut it in 4 quarters and say 50. This has not been a caution-led race. I feel like we are going to get some cautions later in the race.
You only get
coming down
3
to it.
behind the wall, though, Christopher, so you don't get 4 behind the wall.
So, yeah, I would say 50. I'd
50.
come down, so probably run it dry.
Hey, seeing Ben Lacey. Looks like Jamie Plurd here, Chris Dean, and Jason Dalton. This is 10th, 11th, and 12th, respectively. They're kind of going at it here. It looks like William Martin and Lee Campbell, as well as Zachary Wareham back here in the back. They're going at it again as well. Oh, the 77 push it. Wow, that could have been bad for Zachary. Wow.
Yeah, well, you also have to remember, I know Zachary. He's a great driver. He can put it in a tight situation and save it. And these guys back here just keep going at it.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's what I was saying. 3 sets would be 50, 100, 150. I mean, you're going to have a 50-lap shootout to the end. You're not going to have a set of tires if a green, white, checkered was to come out. So everybody is going to be, unless they've miraculously saved the set, everybody's going to be on old tires. And that might not end up being very pretty,
I mean, let's say there's an odd one out here and someone miraculously somehow has 1 extra set remaining and there's a caution. They're going to be the ones to probably win the race on that fresh set. So there's a lot of strategy that I think can play out here, especially at Dover with how bad the tire wear is in such a short time.
Now, let's say we have somebody, okay, let's just go with off the chance here that, they go to lap 50 here. I do have it at 50 to 55 for fuel. So let's say they do it at 50. Will anybody come in and just take fuel? And just go out there and, hammer it down for another 50 laps? Or at least try to. This track is, man, you gotta save tires. You have to.
I feel like if you can save enough tire, then you'll be able to do what you just said, but it's just going to be way too difficult, in my opinion, for those guys to be able to do that. That's why I think it's going to come down to speed rather than saving tires. Maybe that last set is where it counts, But from what I'm seeing, oh, Caleb Sheets in the 88 back in 8th has hit the wall a few times in a couple laps. I was watching him. He seems to be okay.
Let's go ahead and get on Caleb here and take a look at that right side. Yeah, he's got some damage on that right side for sure. But might not be affecting him too bad. I mean, it's minor. I mean, you can definitely see it. But
Robert Lukens is being lapped again by the 46 of Dane Cruz to interrupt.
And Robert. Yep. Well, no, actually, he is just now a lap down. He just got lapped. It lapped again. I thought you meant he's going another lap down. No, 1 lap.
Dane is just absolutely flying by this lap traffic. He has just been on point this race.
These lap cars are, it's the lead lap cars. As he comes up on them and then passes them, they become a lap down. So these cars that he's coming up to, he's having no issues getting around them. I'm wondering if Dane is trying to save, but 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 seconds now ahead of Ben Lacey. I don't know if Dane is saving any at all, to be honest. I mean, great racing out here, early on still. Just a lot of separation here for sure. This is one thing about Dover that happens is the separation. Now, would you see this in the next gen car, the Gen 6? Probably, because it's Dover,
Well, these guys are going to be coming up on the point where they're going to have to pit. It's showing me saying 55 laps in the tank. We're all going on lap 48 here. So they're going to be at a point where they're going to need to pit. These guys are probably running it dry. So we got to also keep that in mind. We're going to see some pit stops here soon. Who is going to nail that pit stop and someone might mess up?
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. You cannot make a mistake on pit road. As we're seeing Dane come up on the 77 here of Zachary Wareham. Zachary's just going to take it high and let Dane go by. Since Dane took the lead here 46 laps ago, now, who was it? Dadgummit. Brian Sutphin led the first 3 laps. So, since Dane took the lead, Christopher, he has not looked back. He's on a different zip code right now, maybe an area code. I don't know.
He just continues to just keep in front of Noah Mari consistently. I've been watching the time. They've been steady throughout a lot of this run. So Noah's got to start putting those laps down, trying to maybe get some time here. I think Noah might be hoping for a caution here.
Caleb Sheets had a moment there. We've got to go under a MaxspeedTV replay here real quick. There's no caution, but I do want to find out what happened to the 88 of Caleb Sheets here. Caleb has had some issues with the wall, and it looks like out of 2, he's okay out of 2. So down into 3. That looks okay.
Looks like he just got a little loose.
Oh yeah, it looked like he was trying to come down pit road and missed it.
It also looks like the 14 of Lee Campbell might have missed as well. Yeah, they both missed their pits. Yeah, both missed. I'm watching their inputs.
Yep, Lee Campbell is also down as we go back up live here. Brian Sutphin is coming down.
So like I said, Caleb Sheets running P8. And that 14 of Lee Campbell, that could have ruined their race right there because they both missed the pit stop and lost a lot of speed on that turn.
Give me just a minute, folks. Close out Steam here. I got messages popping up on my Steam. Forgot to close it out. Blaine Sparling down pit road. And we got a lot of drivers. Tanyan Sutphin also came down as well. And Tanyan is going to be off and away. Lane Sparling in his pit stall here. looks like our leaders are still staying out. 55 lap run here. Looks like Dane Cruz is gonna take it to lap 56 here, Christopher.
Dane might have been saving a little fuel, actually.
Ben Lacey down pit road. Even looks like also Jamie Fleur down pit road. Whoa, no, Jamie missed it. Oh man.
I think we're seeing this being a big problem for a lot of these guys. Hitting that pit road entrance, it does sneak up on you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does sneak up on you for sure. We're probably gonna see Fleur come back down, I believe. No, he's gonna go ahead and stay out again. Maybe seeing that he's got some left in that tank. Okay, 50 to 55, I think, was a little off here.
I got some radio insight. The 38 should be pitting this time.
Yeah, 18's down. Zach Allman is down here in the 18. You said 38. Jamie, yep, here he comes. And he got on the apron rather early this time. He's like, I ain't missing it this time. Ain't happening.
Well, that could ruin a race, and it possibly already did. Because if we go to Caleb Sheets here, he's now running 16th. Now, that may be because we're just waiting on a pit cycle, but he lost a lot of time from that, and so did the 14 of Lee.
Our leader down. Dane Cruz is down. Brian D's down. Maury's down. Dean is coming down here. So Derek Paulson is our leader, and he has led one lap here. I would assume the 6 would be coming down here pretty. Yeah, he's coming down right now. And the 20. Oh,
20. Big hit into the wall.
Robert Lukens. Yep, he's going to get some airtime right now, folks. Yeah, that's just the way I do it. Sorry. Christopher knows. You make a mistake, we catch it. We're definitely going to do a replay. Yeah, there's been many drivers, Mr. Canfield, that has missed pit road, and we're going to see what happened to the 20 here. He's out at 2. We're on a replay. He's still got pit stops going on, but we want to see what happened to the 20 here, Robert Lukens. He does get all 4 on that blacktop there, but locks it down, and it goes sideways, and he almost got hit by the 6, and he does tag that inside wall. I don't think the damage on the 20 is going to be too much, Christopher. I think he'll be okay, but yet again, another mistake coming down pit road. You cannot do that.
I'm taking a look at his car from down here at pit road. It looks like he only has left side door damage. Engine should be just fine. He did hit that wall pretty hard, and I don't think it's going to actually affect him at all. He just lost time.
Well, I will have to say this about Mr. Dane Cruz here. He went, what, 60 laps? Roughly? On that run?
I logged 57, so
okay,
yeah, around 60.
Okay, so 57. Okay, so let's see if
Ooh.
that kind of puts it at a little, because I'm trying to do the math in my head here. So if you go 60, 120, and then 180, and then there's 20 to go. So if he went at 57, I mean, he's still going to have to come down 2 more times for sure. But he might be able to have, he's got a game plan. I think Dane has a game plan.
And I'm seeing it right now. Ben Lacey only half a second behind Dane.
Yes.
Pitted lap 55, so there is a 3-lap tire difference. So Dane is actually 3 laps ahead on tires compared to Ben.
Yes.
Ben is losing a little time, but is getting it back through the turn, and I think he's managing that very well.
But I think here at Dover you can save 3 laps. I really do.
There we go. Ben Lacey 2/10 that lap on Dane Cruz. 3/10 now.
Yeah, we're going to get back here to Jason Dalton in the 22 and the 4 of Tanyan Sutphin. Tanyan's name is easy to pronounce due to the fact that my wife's name's Tanya, and all you got to do is add an N to it. So there you go. It's a unique name, that's for sure. I've never seen it before.
Man, I'm still watching these leaders, and I just wanted to say, man, I think Ben Lacey has a lot for Dane here.
I don't know. He lost some time on that one. He is now down to about he's back to about a half a second. Well, now that I say that, he back down to 3/10.
Oh no. You know what might be happening is Dane might be backing it up a little bit, believe it or not. We don't know what's going on. Maybe Ben's pushing it a little harder than he needs to be.
Or Dane is just kind of playing a come on, Ben, come on game. You know, we don't know. We have no idea what they're thinking. Zach Allman started 11th in 3rd after the first round of pit stops. Let's kind of go ahead and go through the field here for everybody out there. All 20 of everybody out there in chat here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning here for the Jawb Racing League, the Xfinity Series, Season 8, round number 5. Dane is Epic 200. Dane Cruz, the sponsor, and also our leader here tonight here at Dover. Presented by MaxspeedTV. Of course, Dane Cruz, our leader here. Ben Lacey at a close second. Zach Allman started 11th in 3rd. Ben started 6th, and he is in 2nd. Like I said, Zach started 11th in 3rd. Brian D started 4th, and well, he's kind of hanging out here in that 4th spot here tonight. Dalton Kilrose started 3rd. He is back in 5th. Eric Paulson started 7th in 6th. Caleb Sheet started 10th in 7th. Now, Noah Marr is right behind him. He started 5th in 8th. Brian Sutphin started in our pole sitter here tonight. He is in 9th here this evening. Now back to 10th as Jason Dalton started 9th, and he is back in 9th here tonight. It does look like Tanyan Sutphin started 15th and 11th. Jamie Flurd started 17th and 12th. Chris Dean started 8th and 13th. Lane Sparling started 23rd and 14th. He is right there with that was the 59, I believe, the 55, 59. Lane Sparling.
Lane Sparling, I'm pretty sure, is our biggest mover, actually. Going from 23rd to 14.
Yeah, I believe you are correct going through the field here. I know this is going to annoy the crap out of everybody out there. But yeah, I think you are correct. 23rd to 14th. 23rd to 14th. William Martin, 22nd to 16th. Oh yeah, I believe you are correct on that. Dane Cruz has now got about a 17th of a second lead now. We are at 18 watching, 9 likes. Can we hit 15 likes here tonight, folks? We are coming up on 75 laps here at the stripe already. Race is going by pretty quick.
Well, I mean, it's not as much of a caution fest as I think we expected it to be. I mean, it is Dover, and these guys have really held their line. They've stepped it up, and honestly, this whole season has just been incredible, especially looking back at Richmond. I think that was like 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Just very good performance from everybody. We keep the cautions low, and that's what we like to see. Going back to 4th here, Dalton Kilroe makes the pass for 5th over Brian Dees.
That would be for 4th.
For 4th.
Fourth.
Didn't update from me.
I think the arm pain is affecting Christopher here tonight, folks. No, he's using the iRacing info, and it don't update until they cross the stripe. So, you know.
Man, I just hope it's better by next week so I can be down there racing. But it is what it is.
You shouldn't have did what you did. Whatever you did.
No, you're all right. We will not go into that. I might tell you in a little bit, but let's not go into that right now. It was a stupid mistake. That's all you need to know.
And Dane just got back around the 20 of Robert Lukens to put him another lap down here. Dane is on rails right now, Christopher.
Do you think that damage is affecting Robert at all? Because it very well could be.
I mean, it could, but I don't. I mean, well, he's got it. Yeah, he's got that on that left side, driver's side. He's got some on the right side as well, so he's got damage on both sides. It's kind of hard to say, to be honest, because you know these Xfinity cars, they can take a little bit of a beating, you know, from the side. Now, on the front, I mean, like any car, they can't really take a beating because the engine's up there. I mean, it could be affecting the speed.
What I will say is I wanted to add in is I'm looking at the lead between Dane Cruz and Ben Lacey. That gap, Dane has increased it by a large margin and is still pulling away. Ben Lacey now 2.5 seconds back. Dane is actually now approaching lap cars that are too wide, and he's gonna struggle here to get around them. But what I think happened is Ben pushed his tires just a little too hard, didn't make up those 3 laps, and is now suffering.
It could be, but I don't know. As it updates here, it's down to about 2.1 seconds, 2.2. It fell, and then you know, now it is coming back up. He is coming up on, let's see here, Chris Dean will be next. Tanyan Sutphin, Brian Sutphin just ahead of everybody. Yeah, I'm watching Dane here. There's the
Dane
14.
is just stuck. He's stuck right now, and he has to be patient with these lap cars.
I think he's just picking them off one by one right now.
He's still maintaining that gap from Ben, and if we go back to Ben Lacey, Zach Allman has been closing that gap very slowly. Zach Allman actually looking to make a move. He gained a lot of time this lap.
He's at about 0.4 of a second behind Ben Lacey, who's right up ahead of him.
Dalton Kilroy as well, also just gaining that time. Right out of pit lane, he was fast. He was ready to go. These top 5 are not as far apart as it may seem. They are right there.
Well, let's check the field here. Just some separation. About a half a second. Looks like Jamie Plurd is about 1.2 seconds ahead of Brian Sutphin. Jason Dalton, Jamie's about 4.6 seconds, 4.5 seconds behind. We're looking at the difference in tires here. About a lap difference between Jason, number 22 in 9th, and the number 38 in 10th, Jamie here. A lap difference is not a whole lot, so.
These lapped cars must be playing a massive factor for these guys, especially when they're in these little groups like this. As we can see, the ones behind Dane, 3 right there, 4 even. It's going to be a lot of problems for these lead guys that are a little bit quicker.
I'm watching Dane here. He's coming up on, what is that, the 95 of Anthony Ferrante. That's going to put him another lap down, 8 laps down right now for Anthony Ferrante. Now Dane Cruz has got his eye set on that 38 here of Jamie Plurd.
Now let's keep in mind. Sorry?
Jamie is the last car on the lead lap. That's what I was going to say. Here in 10.
Sorry to interrupt you on that, but I just wanted to add that Dane, yes, is in the points lead, but he still has not won a race here yet. And if he won here, this would be our 5th different winner of the season.
And I think he's got a pretty good shot of doing it. Jason Dalton won at the opener, the Daytona 100 laps, the opener there. Atlanta Motor Speedway was Caden Kings. Richmond Raceway, Zach Allman, and last week at Auto Club, Dylan Parker. At Atlanta, Richmond, and Auto Club, Dane Cruz was our pole sitter. Now, he did not get the pole here tonight. He, you know, I interviewed him earlier, you know, before the race and qualifying. And, you know, he talked about wanting to start, you know, getting a good starting position, you know, second. Well, he got second. And, well, you know, look where he's at now. He's dominating the race here as he comes up on the 38 here.
Well, a caution could change anything. Remember, we still have over 100 laps to go. Any caution is going to bunch the field back up, going to bunch these top 10, top 15 guys back up. That could cause problems for Dane as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. With Jonathan Canfield, RC, here tonight, up here in the booth with us for a moment or two. Not sure exactly how long he's wanting to stay up here. But, Jonathan, man, you know, we got some battling. We got some separation. I mean, we have pretty much everything. Mistakes, you know, coming down pit road. From RC perspective, what are you seeing down there, buddy?
I am seeing Dane Cruz put on a hurting for these boys, I will say, but I'm seeing the same stuff you guys are. Very much a clean race so far. A couple of small minor incidents. Some guys, obviously, Chris, you had your issue tonight. Hope your wrist heals up quick, dude, and don't really know what happened with Casey Hatch, but we're sad to see him go, and I see Caden. I don't even know how to pronounce the last name. I'm not going to butcher it, but he also pulled it behind the wall. You know, we're sad to see those guys pull it behind the wall, but we're happy for the guys that are out here running it, and they're putting on a great show to put 25 cars on track at Dover and only have 3 people drop. That's an impressive number there.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. And, you know, we still, you know, have, well, we're at lap 95 right now. We're going to be again here coming up on pit stops here, probably within the next, well, Dane's on lap 37 or hitting just lap his 37th lap stint here. So probably here within the next 20 or so laps, Jonathan and Christopher. You know, how far can these guys actually go? I mean, we've seen Dane go about 56, 57 laps. Can they hit 60?
If they save enough, it would probably involve using the clutch. But yeah, I most definitely think they can if they were able to save.
I was talking with a couple of the drivers earlier. I was sitting in a chat with a couple of the guys that are admin, and we talked about it. You know, that initial start of the race, you're pushing a lot more. Obviously, we know how restarts are when you're a driver and you want to gain some positions. Probably your best chance to gain or lose is going to be on a restart. You're going to use up some of your equipment, and you're going to burn those tires up faster. So I think you're going to see the tires probably give a little more here because they don't have to push as much, field to spread out. And maybe the fuel run is going to go a little farther too because you're not pushing the car as hard and you don't have to because of how spread out the field is.
Well, I guess it really remains to be seen. Man, Dane Cruz, he is coming around turn 4 here. He's going to take lap 99 at the stripe.
Just going back in the field here, Ben Lacey, Brian Dees, and Derek Paulson are all 4, 5, and 6 right now. Very close, within 5/10. They just got around a few lap cars, which really bunched them up. Wanted to point that out really quick for you, Medlock.
Well, let's see here. I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Well, what you guys seeing anything? Well, here Noah Murray, the inside of the 55, I believe that is of Michael. Nope, that was the 59 of Blaine Sparling. That is not for position.
We do have the 4th, 5th, and 6th place car in a row, though, all trying to negotiate traffic here.
Okay, all right, let's get back up here.
They just navigated 26. They're getting around them. Brian Dees and Ben Lacey are right there, and Derek Paulson is looking to also make a move.
Yep, Derek Paulson just got around the 26 as well. That the 26, folks. Oh.
That I believe was our pole sitter.
Yeah,
that was Brian Sutphin.
Brian Sutphin, and I am seeing, just looking at it here, guys, that right rear of that 26 machine and the right side of that car is all messed up here. Caleb Sheets also, it looks like, having a moment. He's on pit road, but Zachary Wareham is taking his car behind the wall, and I don't know why.
I was in a call with Zachary a little bit ago. He's been having this. He had the same problem that a lot of these guys are having, the bad tire wear. And after you hit the wall so many times, your car just won't turn anymore, and you're just saying like, I don't want to race. I'm just gonna go ahead and park it. That could be also what he was thinking. Not exactly sure though.
Well, if they think Dover is going to be a headache, wait till next week where we do some right and left turns here for slide job. The Roval for 44 laps there, Jonathan and Christopher. We'll go ahead and kind of talk about that a minute. All these guys continue to, race it up over the halfway mark here tonight. So a big shout out to Christopher Bassinger coming up here. Not the way we wanted him up here, but, thank you again, Christopher, for, going to be up here in the booth. Of course, Jonathan Canfield, RC up here in the booth here. He's trying to do his thing down there, but his job's kind of easy right now. So, good thing. And a big shout out to all the fans out there tuning in here tonight. But yeah, the Roval, and next week, Jonathan and Christopher, right turns, left turns here in the Xfinity cars as pit stops are starting to happen here again tonight.
I'm going to be racing next week, and I just want to say I'm going to be putting in a lot of practice. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be attrition again. We got 44 laps there. It's a long track. It's a road course, so that is going to be another attrition race.
Chris, because you work with our admin team, we try to put on a series here that actually puts the races in the driver's hands. So you got to be able to drive to come out here and race with us. And Dover is a good example tonight with the whipping that Dane Cruz is putting on these guys right now. I mean, 5 seconds. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but for Dover, that is cruising out there right now. And I mean, no pun intended, but
oh no, there's a pun there somewhere. We just don't know where it's at.
But going to the Roval next week, as a driver, I don't like stock cars on a road course. As a fan, I don't think I can say that I like stock cars on a road course. But the action it brings and the challenge that it brings, as a driver and as a fan, I can appreciate and I can definitely get behind. Well, it's challenging to go out there and do that.
I mean, I'm kind of with you on that. As we see Dane here getting around the 22 of Jason Dalton here, man. 7 drivers are now on the lead lap, as of course pit stops are going on, so that does kind of play a factor into everything. Road courses, at the start and everything, they're, everybody's bunched up together, everybody's trying to get the positions. But there's no cautions at a road course, so everybody, for the most part, gets spread out. The leader, whoever's leading, he's gone away. Only a huge mistake usually can, cause that.
Sorry to interrupt, but our pole sitter is down pit road.
Our pole sitter? Yeah, he's been on pit road here for. Oh, okay. So I thought he just came down. Oh, no, never mind. That was Canyon something that came down. My bad.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just wanted to point that out.
No. Cool. That's fine. Oh, Tanyan Sutphin did come down. He's only been out here 4 laps right now. We got Ben Lacey. Ben Lacey down pit road, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of road courses.
I mean, like I said, I can appreciate the challenge that it brings, not only from a driver's perspective, but even a fan watching at home. Like, when I'm watching people go around the track on a road course in a stock car, all I'm thinking about is how? How are you able to keep it on track? I can't hit braking zones. I can't get the car to rotate. I always overbrake or I underbrake, and I always end up spun around backwards somewhere.
I mean, these guys are also going to have to put in a ton of practice for next week. It's not like you can just show up and win the race. It's gonna be who gets the most practice. Who is the AJ Allmendinger of the series, if you know what I mean. We're just gonna have to see who's
Go
the
with
best
the
at road
Ross
courses.
Chastain on that one.
Most definitely.
Well, this is the first. Well, that will be the first road course. And then we'll, of course, have one more. But that's later on. That's all the way into June. So, you know, we won't talk about the Glen just yet. But, you know, the Glen is on the schedule. So, we got Dane Cruz down pit road.
3 cars down pit road. The 46, the 5, and the 20.
Robert Lucan said, I am not missing pit road this time.
22 is also down here.
5, 46, 20, 22. Yeah, they're all down pit road. Here comes the 6 of Derek Paulson, like y'all said. But yeah, pit road is a little busy right now. 116 of a 200 here. Still got a ways to go.
That hands over the lead to Dalton Kilrow.
Yeah,
I think if we're looking at strategy here, guys, we were talking about it. They ran farther than maybe we would have expected.
And I think this is the first time Dane Cruz has actually been a lap down here.
Yeah, Dalton Kilrow stayed out, is on a 57 lap run, so he might be looking to pit here in the next 1 or 2 laps.
I'm showing 56, and it'll be 57 this time, so. But Noah Murray is 58. This will be 59 for Noah Murray.
They're really stretching it here.
Noah Murray out of turn. I'm going to keep an eye on Noah because he has been out here the longest. Looks like he is going to be coming down this time. Not quite 60, but he is down pit road.
Dalton is still out here. I think he's on lap 58 if my math is correct.
Yes, yeah, he is on lap 58 right now. They're in that 41 machine, and I'm having some iRacing issues. It is a little jumpy here. I'm not having any issues in OBS, but iRacing is a little jumpy. That will be 59.
Oh,
Caution is out.
we have a caution.
No way.
I have to find it now.
Big wreck on the backstretch.
Oh, the
20 in the
38.
wall. Our pole sitter also in the wall with heavy engine damage.
Where does this start?
All right. Whoa, I am having some major.
Oh, the 20,
Hey,
the 38.
All right, guys,
26.
I'm having some major issues over here, so you guys keep going. ATVO.
Oh, and the entire field is a lap down with
Dalton
that
Kilrow.
caution.
ATVO.
Dalton Kilrow will come out leading.
Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Okay. Having some major issues on my unit. Not sure what's going on. I had to reset ATVO again. It replayed when I didn't even press the replay button.
No, boy.
We can give you a rundown here. Coming out of 2, Robert Lukens just got a little loose, and the 38 of Jamie was just waiting on the inside, trying to make any move he can.
Okay.
They made contact, and it was the end of them right there.
All right, so I need to get on who?
Hold on, boys. I got to deal with something. I'm going to hop back in the waiting room.
Okay. Christopher, who do I need to be on? Take a look
Go
at this.
to the 20 car.
20 car of Robert Lukens. Okay. So
The out of turn 2 is where our incident happened.
Okay, so out of 2, he's out of 2 off of pit road here from what I'm seeing. Might have went back a little bit too far, but which I probably did. That's fine. So he is going to be coming out of 4 here. So he is A-okay there. And out of turn number 2, you said?
Yeah.
Out of 2, yeah, I think that's where I started having the issues. Okay, so he got loose, but okay, I might went back a little bit too far. Now I'm out of turn 4. I'm still on the replay here, folks. Just ATVO doing its thing. 38's right behind him. Oh, that's, yep, I see it. Now, I don't know if he got loose or if that was some net coding there. Now, I have seen net code, you know, from that far, but yeah, it looks like Robert Lukens did get a little loose and then blam the 38 right there into, oh man.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, and then everybody kind of disappeared.
26, starting on the poles, just had a rough night tonight, dude.
Well,
innocent bystander.
This is gonna change things up a bit.
Do you think we should pull someone up here?
No, it's
Maybe
Dover. No, it's Dover. It's under a mile. Anything under or at a mile or under, I really don't want to, because it's such a short track. So, Dover's one of those tracks that I try not to bring people up.
That's fair enough. These guys should be 2 to green right now?
Should be. I'm on Dalton Kilrow here. Looks like he is our leader. He's got some major damage on the rear end of that car.
Oh,
And like
yeah,
I
looks
said,
like
you don't need
he got
really
punted.
huh?
I said it looks like he got punted into a turn or something happened.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Oh, it was, that's the 1 to go, I believe, right? Yeah, that's 1 to go right there. Wow. See? You see how quick it happens? You know.
I thought maybe it was a good idea to get someone up here to get their opinion.
Well,
I didn't know
mean,
it cycled that quick.
I mean, it after going through the replays and then talking about it and, you know, having issues with ATVL like I've had, it's real. Oh, well, guess what? Caution's been extended. Looks like trying to wait and get everybody caught back up here. But golly, how many we got on the lead lap? 4?
We have, 4 cars on the lead lap. What?
4 cars,
Wow.
folks.
Dalton Kilrow in the lead. Dane Cruz taking second on the outside.
Looks like
Then we got Zach Alman.
Oh,
and Ben.
Dane. Something's going on with Dane here. He is stopped. And now he's getting to go. What in the world? Okay.
We are having some technical difficulties for race control.
Alright, looks like we might be getting a little more cars back on the lead lap here. Dane Cruz right there in 4th. It looks like he's letting drivers go around. Dalton Kilrow letting some drivers go around. Yeah, we're going to get more cars back. So I think everybody 1 lap down. I do believe. Well, it looks like Jamie. Is Jamie going to get a wave around here? Doesn't look like it. And I got a Skeeter Eater attacking my screen here. So, Christopher. Well, I fight the Skeeter Eater here, bud. Go ahead and take over. We're on Dalton Kilrow here, man. I got to close some windows, bud. I'm getting attacked over here.
Looks like we do have the 38 going down pit road. We still have the lights on the pace car. So looks like we are going to have another light. Or not another light. Another round the track. Cars are falling back. We are still having some technical difficulties. We are not 100% sure what's going on, but pack seems to be shuffling. We are now back to a total of 11 on the lead lap. So we assumed we were starting with 4, but after all of these wave rounds and all the shuffle of the field, we have 11. Pace car lights are off.
All right, well, Christopher, go ahead and get us going here. Yeah, a little bit of a...
It's just all technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of talk going on the radio right now. Some guys are upset. Not 100% sure what's going on. We're single file right now, but the pace car lights are off, which is a little weird.
Huh. I wonder if they'll extend it again just to make sure everything's A-okay. It doesn't look like it. They're going to do it. They better do it. Yep, there it goes.
Delayed.
There it goes.
Wow.
I believe this is one of the first times I have ever seen a caution extended this long because of issues. Now, I don't know if it's iRacing. I don't know if it's the way the caution happened. You know, I don't know. And I don't even think Christopher knows at this point.
From what I'm gathering from the radio chatter is iRacing is having a lot of issues, just glitching out.
Oh.
And the admins are trying to get everything set up, and I'm not saying it's the admin's fault, but we're getting just a lot of mix-up. Again, not 100% sure what's happening. We have the lapped cars are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now, as you can see.
Not Dalton.
What I'm hearing is Dane is supposed to be in front of Brian.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting.
Dane is actually supposed to be up in 2nd. And he's sitting back here behind the 7 of Ben Lacey. Yeah, this
Our
is...
problem is we have lap cars.
In between them. We got the 14 of Lee Campbell. The 5 of William
We're going
Martin.
green, I guess. I'm so sorry.
No, it's been extended. Pace car's coming down pit road. Lights are on. Oh, it looks like we're gonna do it again, I guess.
Something going on with that one car being on the lead lap. For some reason, that's just screwed everything up. I've never seen this before.
I never have either. This is crazy. You know, because we seen that 4 cars were on the lead lap. And that's what we seen. That's the way I think it should have started. But I think where everybody was at, and I think it's iRacing. And that's just my opinion. I'm not blaming iRacing. I throw no hate to iRacing. But I think it's iRacing, to be honest.
This caution has been how many laps? Like 8 laps now?
Something like that. It looks like Anthony Train Videos. Martin and them are working on it. Okay, so they're working on everything, trying to get everything figured out here. Lights are going to be back on once more.
Nothing the admins did. I know these guys work hard. It's just we had the same problem last season. iRacing messes up for whatever reason, and it just is a pain to sort out.
Well, I see it mostly on short tracks. You know, Richmond. I see it, you know, at Dover. I've not seen this at Dover, but I do see it at Dover. I've seen it at Bristol. Bristol's usually the main one I see it at. So, but I've not seen it last this long. So, iRacing really having some issues right now. And I know these guys are trying to get it figured out. I don't know if they're going to be able to, though.
I'm glad I'm not racing right now, because this would be very confusing right now. I'm on a lot of medicine, so.
Well, hopefully your pain is kind of subsided here. Hopefully.
Oh, now William Martin getting waved around the pace car. Oh, and there goes Lee.
And that
We should be good.
That might be the only way to getting everything figured out. Well, the 14 of Lee Campbell, you know, I thought was going to get waved around here, but it doesn't look like it. Well, welcome here, folks. Technical issues. Issues. iRacing. I'm going to assume it's iRacing. That's what I'm going to assume here.
They need to get Lee waved around. Everyone's getting waved around now.
I would assume Lee is going to get waved around here because he is 3 laps down. He's up here with the leaders, the 41 of Dalton and the 18 of Zach Allman. Pace car lights are off. We'll see here what happens to Lee Campbell here. I would assume this would be extended again to finish out those that are not. Now, it is going to give them a lap back for sure, but this might be the only way to do it.
Well, the problem is for whatever reason, there were cars that were 2 laps back that shouldn't have been, and now we're trying to cycle that through is what I assume is happening. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 95.
That could be.
Lee still has not gotten waved around.
No, he is still up here, and he should not be up here with our leaders. He should.
They're trying to sort it out, man.
He should be back at the end of the longest line, or back in the back at least. He is pulling off to the apron, but I can't see the pace car here, folks. So it is going to be extended again.
And let's talk about the anticipation real quick of these guys that are up here trying to win this race, and they're just being held here. They can't go. They're being held here. The nerves are probably racking up right now. Just think about that as a driver.
Well, I would say this, and this is for a fact. They're saving fuel.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they can make it. Who knows? I think it's going to be a 1 more stop race.
We're at lap 131 of 200, so that's going to put it at about, what, 60 to go? Well, we've seen them go 57 to 59. I mean, if we go a couple of more laps, then, yeah, it's going to be,
well,
going to be close.
We're still not double file yet.
No, but the lights are off. Are they going to go single?
We might see another delayed here. Still discussion on the radio from race control.
All right. Looks like Anthony Train videos out there. Yeah, our racing is screwed up at the moment. Okay, so Anthony Train out there. I don't know.
We are going green this time. Sorry.
I don't know who Anthony is.
Anthony Marshall.
Oh, that's Marshall. Okay. I know who Anthony Marshall is. Well, pace
Going
car
green,
is
single file.
off. So I guess we're going to go single file racing here with Dalton, Zach, Ben, Dane, and Brian. And Dalton's on the loud pedal. I guess we're back on the way here tonight, folks.
Very big jump from Dalton Kilrow, and it's already getting shaky back there. Dane Cruz is going to be looking to make a move on Ben Lacey. Spreading out already just a little bit.
Oh, and that was I don't know what this was. That was crazy. That was insane. I've never quite seen that before. I mean, I've seen it at Bristol for maybe 1 to 2 laps extended, but not, what, was that like 9 laps?
Yeah, 9 to 10.
9 to 10, yeah, that was insane.
Personally, as an admin, that stuff just kind of happens, and it's to get everything right. They had to take that time, and that time is respected.
Well, yeah, and you know, Christopher, it's tough. Our admin, he's trying his best. you know, well, our race control, I should say. He's trying his best here, Jonathan Canfield, and I'm sure they're going to go back and look at it and see, after the race, look at everything. They will definitely get the points right, but right now I think they're just wanting to finish the race.
2nd through 6th is right there. Dane Cruz sliding up the track, gives Brian Dees an opening.
Well, guess what?
Got some
Dane
action.
Cruz, he took it. So he's led 108 laps here tonight. He is not gonna be beat on that.
Well, Dalton Kilrow is just driving away, and I think
Oh,
Dane is gonna get that bonus point.
Dane coming up on the 7 of Ben Lacey, the 18 of Zach Almond, right up ahead of that 7. I would continue to watch that 46 though.
This has me excited. I love seeing this. And Ben Lacey makes a move to the inside of Zach Almond. Backs it up a little bit. He's waiting to pounce. He's waiting for Almond to make a mistake. Just being there.
Jonathan
Slowing him
Canfield
down.
out there in chat saying that was rough. Wasn't just rough for you or the drivers. It was a little rough for us too. Trying to figure out what's going on, and Christopher, you know, listening in, and Anthony Marshall out there kind of keeping us updated as well. So, you know, everybody trying to work together, and iRacing. Insane.
Man, at the start of this race, I was actually down there racing, obviously, as you know. I was sitting behind Almond for a little bit, and the dude really knows how to tire save, and I feel like he's doing that now, because I was running with him. We were trying to save. There is smoke up ahead. Someone is down pit road.
That is Jamie Plurd, and he's smoking. I believe his engine either, well, it didn't pop, but he does have engine damage, and he is going to pull it down into his pit stall here. Well, that is going to be required repairs. I think Jamie's night is done here. We'll see if he can get it fixed, but I doubt he's going to be able to get it fixed.
Unfortunately, was caught up in that wreck quite a bit of laps ago. Probably just got a little too hot, popped the engine. It sucks, but I'm confident that he'll be back next week. He is a very fast driver.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Seven car, Ben Lacey is just sitting behind Almond, is waiting for him to make a mistake. Could even be burning his tires up. Probably a lot going through their minds right now.
Not with everything else that's happened, you know?
Yeah, I can't take my eyes off of these cars back here as Ben Lacey dives to the inside of Zach Almond, side by side, door to door.
Oh, door to door.
Ooh, slides up into Zach Almond.
I would have to call that net code on that one.
This is just giving Dalton Kilrow the opportunity to just drive away 4 seconds ahead.
And that allowed Dane Cruz to get around back up to third. Now he's got his eyes set on Ben Lacey here. Or P2, but like you said, Dalton Kilrow kind of just driving away with it right now.
Well, yeah, them sitting back here and fighting in that little incident that just has probably caused them to hit the brake, giving him that opportunity to just drive away. They are catching him, though, very slowly. This is going to shape up to be a really good ending, I'm telling you that. Glad they got that saved, though, man. That could have
been bad. Yes.
2 front runners right there. Never like to see that as well as Dane Cruz is also looking to make his move on Ben Lacey.
Eric Paulson back here in the number 6. About 0.4 of a second, almost a half a second behind Zach Almond. Oh, Amari, about half a second behind Derek Paulson there in 6th. Ryan D 7th. Likewise, about half a second. Jason Dalton, a little over a second. Oh, we got a caution though. Lee Campbell.
Turn 3. Oh wow, he's smoking. There's another car stopped. Anthony Ferrante in the 95. Looks like they got into it.
Well, I'm on Lee Campbell here.
I'm gonna go back and
Right
look at.
there is
Oh,
where it all started here. Between the 20 and the 14. Right there is where this all began. 20 goes around with the contact with the 14. 14 hard into the wall, and the 95 nowhere to go. Anthony Ferrante. Lee Campbell has taken his car behind the wall, as we see here on the replay. Major engine damage on that number 14 machine. He is done for the evening.
every car on the lead lap goes in besides Ben Lacey, who decided to take a risk and stay out with around, I would say, what, 50 to go on the restart, saving that last set. So what we might see here is if we see another caution, Ben Lacey's going to have that upper hand.
I don't think Chris Dean came down either. No, he did not.
I see that now. Yeah. Can we get that information from you, Medlock, from Pit Road? If those guys, Dane Cruz, Dalton Kilroy, did they take tires or just fuel?
Hang on. See, Dane Cruz here, I believe, took tires. Dalton Kilroy here. I believe Dalton might have just took fuel. It's what I'm seeing anyway.
We're looking at varying strategies here, and as he said, Ben Lacey, Chris Dean stay out. They're taking that chance. No fuel here. They could make it to the end. Maybe they're saving on this caution. Who knows? But it's gonna be very interesting how this plays out. But what I would assume is that Ben and Chris are banking on another caution before the end of this.
Well, and they could with, you know, the extended caution that we had. And that could play into a favor for sure. It's been a race. That extended caution there really kind of threw a dinger into things here, though.
I'm just interested to see how this plays out. All of these different strategies, it's gonna get crazy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Ben Lacey steals the deal. He's been up front all race. Maybe Chris Dean steals it. Chris Dean has been around maybe like mid-pack the whole race. Just been kind of taking it easy.
Yeah. I do see JP 392. I'm assuming that's Jamie Plurd here. Yeah, number 38. Yes, it is. Yeah, tough break, Jamie. Oh, man.
And as I said, Jamie's fast, and I confidence in him for the Roval, but it is what it is, man. A lot of people have had their nights ended, and including mine. I'm one of those people. It's like we are on one to go here.
Yeah, well,
These car lights are off.
Get us going here, bud.
Going into 2. Gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna happen here. Is Dalton gonna fly to the lead? Is Dane gonna fly to the lead? With these varying tire strategies, we don't know. Is there gonna be holdups? Will there be a wreck because someone's much slower on older tires? Gonna be very interesting, like I said. Going into 3, pace car lights are off. Kilroy on the inside, right behind Ben Lacey. Ben Lacey, Chris Dean did not take tires, keep in mind. And they are off. Ben Lacey, big jump on the restart. already 3/10 ahead. A little bit of contact behind them. They do sort it out though. Almost 3 wide back there for what is that, 6th place? Zach Allman looking to make some moves on Noah Mari. Slow car on the bottom. That would be Robert Lukens. Single file out up in the front, but all the action is going on back here in 7th with Brian Dees taking it on the inside of Jason Dalton.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of action back here with Dalton, Allman.
Very close.
Dees.
Allman making his move with a crossover.
Oh!
Makes that move flying into the turn. Wow. You saw what I saw. He is right on Derek Paulson now.
Man, he is putting that front bumper to the back bumper of every car he comes up against.
He's been sitting around the whole race. We finally are seeing that speed that he has every week. Coming out here, gaining 4 spots on that restart, from what I assume. Making his move on Chris Dean, who was falling back on old tires, I would assume.
Yeah, Chris Dean. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, he, you know, yeah, he has not hit it. Dane Cruz up to 2nd. He's got his eye set on Ben Lacey here. And that is for the lead.
I think Ben Lacey's out here on old tires. Dane is on the fresh tires. Dane just has to be patient, takes his inside.
Yeah, that's going to trap the 7 to the outside. He knows he doesn't have anything. Back up to the lead here tonight, folks.
Incredible to see. Right back to the lead. But we also have to keep in mind, we think Dane's out of tires as well. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
but if
I don't know
if he's out of tires and we get another caution, Ben Lacey and Chris Dean are in an incredible spot.
And hitting the 157 of 200 mark here tonight. It's it's crazy. JP rooting on his teammate Michael Amenti, AP Racing. Michael Amenti here, 16th right now, sitting in 10th in the 55, coming up on the 4 of Tanyan Sutphin here. Now that is 4 position, and man, there's a stack of cars right here together.
Caleb Sheets slides into, what is that, 5th place over Chris Dean. Chris Dean's just falling back. Like, he's just a sitting duck with those old tires.
Well, I've got Caleb right now in 6th. Yeah, Christine's 7th. Yeah, and
3 wide.
Oh my golly, Michael Amenti trying to go 3 wide on the apron. Didn't quite cut it, but I just don't think you need to do that, Christopher.
Man, I knew it would get crazy at that. I'm excited to see it, man. I like seeing it from a whole different perspective. I know I'm injured and whatever, man, but I still like doing this, dude. It's fun. Chris Dean holding his ground, though, over some of these guys with probably fresher tires.
A battle for the lead here. Zach Allman taking it over from Dane Cruz here, folks.
And those two are in a car right now. I wonder what they're talking about.
Zach Allman has already won a race here, as, man, they are still going at it up here. Zach Allman, Dane Cruz for the lead. Zach out of 2, still up front. Tanyan Sutphin, Chris Dean, Michael Amenti, Dalton Kilroe, Caleb Sheets. Man, we got some action going on. 88 isn't going to take that, though. Caleb Sheets back up into 5th over Dalton Kilroe.
Jason Dalton making some time up, 8/10 now from Dane Cruz, 7/10. He's waiting to pounce. He's waiting for any mistakes they might make. Maybe they run into each other and Jason Dalton takes the lead. Dane Cruz seems to be falling back a little bit, though.
Dane is in 2nd, though, so he's still trying to keep it close on the 18 of Zach Allman. But yeah, you know, talking about Jason Dalton here in the number 22. He's coming, or you know, at least he's trying to anyway.
Take a look at what's going on a little bit farther back here. It seems to be all single filed out. They got all that sorted out. racing earlier on. Now we have the lead to focus on, which could change here very soon. Who's saving? What one of these leaders is saving their tires? Maybe Jason Dalton is saving his tires, and like I said, is just lurking.
Hanging back here. Heard. Stay here. He's on the same stint as our leaders, Zach Almond and Dane Cruz. But, man, Dane, he is not letting Zach Almond get too far ahead of him.
And let me check if these guys are teammates. Yeah, they run the same Peak Performance Motorsports, you know, scheme kind of, but are they on the same team?
Zach Almond and Dane.
Yeah. Hold on for a second. Jason Dalton made up a lot of ground that lap. He also is in the picture now. I think Jason Dalton could have something for these leaders right here.
Zach Almond and Dane Cruz are teammates.
So
yeah, for PPM. Yep.
I'm just gonna put it out there. We could see a bump and run from Dane, or I'm just putting it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Well, I mean, even the 22 of Jason Dalton. I mean, if he sees an opportunity, I wouldn't put it past that 22 to, you know, try to, you know, make a move, maybe get a twofer and go for the win. You know, make it three wide and try to grab a win. You know, we've still got some laps left, so it's not over.
Wait, he's down to 4/10 now. He has made up so much ground.
Yes. Yeah, he has. Caleb Sheet still about 4.3, 4.2 seconds back. Kenyon Sutphin there in 5th. Michael Amenti here.
Ooh.
Now, Noah Mari is right behind him. That's 6th and 7th.
But we almost had contact between our leaders. They are coming up on a lap car up here. I wonder how that's going to shape up their runs.
I would be... Find out who that is.
Our lap car just dropped down to the apron, said, I don't want anything to do with these guys. Let them race their race.
On Zach Almond, man, these three are so close together. At about a 1/10 of a second, only separates 1, 2, and 3.
Jason Dalton keeps capitalizing on their possible mistakes. Maybe Jason Dalton's pushing it. But Dane Cruz keeps peeking it on the inside of Almond. Maybe like he's trying to make a move right now.
I don't think Dane is pushing the issue too much right now. I mean, we're 172 of 200. Next time 173 at 175. 25 to go. Well, 26. Got to complete, you know, 175. But 25, 26 to go. I mean, they can make it. So, but what's the tires gonna be like?
Dane Cruz almost making contact with Almond through that corner. This is just, it's getting crazy.
It's kind of getting insane. I wonder if Dane will try a slide job on Zach Almond.
Whoa! To the outside he goes.
Yes. Dane Cruz, Zach Almond. Here we go. Out of
Jason
2, door
Dalton.
to door. Down
Jason
into
Dalton's
3.
lurking.
Oh, contact
Contact.
is made. Dang, oh, teammates going at it. Was that on purpose?
I don't think it was. I think that was just some good hard racing going into that turn right there.
I don't think
kept it
Dane
off the
liked
wall.
that
He's
too
looking
much.
for revenge. And I think Jason Dalton was just trying to capitalize on them being slower, being side to side. So Jason Dalton's still there. He's still waiting for something to happen.
Oh, and oh man, that 46. Oh, dang.
Eyes are glued to those two.
I'm seeing a speed drop. Christine is going to be off and away here, making a final pit stop here. But this battle here between teammates, the 18 of Zach Allman and Dane Cruz. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, I think Zach kind of messed up on that one, and they're going to go door to door again.
This is slowing them both down.
I think Dane, yep, out of 2, Dane has it. Oh, these two, man.
Incredible.
46 just opened that inside up too much. Well, I say that, look what happens. You know.
That high line just carries so much speed and momentum that I think he can afford to leave that open and just bank off of that speed. But he's pulling away slightly now. Jason Dalton falling back just a little bit. Maybe he burned those tires up a little too quickly.
Or maybe he is
still be
seeing
running
something.
here.
Or maybe he's seeing something he don't like. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, from him and Caleb behind him, there's a lot of time. Jason just could be saying, "I'm just gonna save. I'm not gonna try to run my tires too hard. We're just gonna try to get a clean P3, keep ourselves in the running, because he already does have a win. So a lot of airing strategies, like I said."
I don't think it's over between the 46 and the 18, but here at the stripe, folks, we're going to hit lap 180. Now, white flag will be in the air for 20 to go. Next time by will be 20 to go here tonight. Dane Cruz, Zach Allman. Oh, God, I don't think it's over. This is not over.
We have smoke up ahead. Robert Lukens down pit road, or that was William Martin. I apologize. They have very similar car colors.
Yep, William Martin is down pit road, but I think it's a little bit too late. 20 to go here tonight out of turn number 2 here pretty quickly. Looks like Kenyon Sutphin, Noah Murray going out of back here for that top 5 here. Fifth place. Could be a 5th place finish for Noah Murray. 2.3, 2.4. It's climbing behind Caleb Sheets in the 88. Caleb sitting in 4th. Right now, our podium with 19 to go. Now, if it ended on the next lap, would be Dane Cruz, Zach Allman, and Jason Dalton. But it's not over, so I am not going to make that determination as we just hit 18 to go at the stripe.
I know these guys, and I know their teammates, but they're going to give each other a run for their money. And as we can see, Dane Cruz is pulling away slightly every lap, around a 10th every lap. Zach Allman seemed to be cutting into it just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely so.
Just looking at it, it's coming down to the wire. Dane Cruz pulling away 0.6 ahead of Allman. Jason Dalton has fallen way back, 2 seconds back now. Ben Lacey, a lap down, is looking to contest Jason Dalton here. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe Dane is pushing his tires too hard. Maybe Allman's saving his tires. Maybe Allman pushed those tires too much to a point where he's falling off a little bit. 0.7 now. It was, remember a few laps back, it was just 0.2. Dane is just pulling away, trying to secure that win. Next lap car to Dane Cruz is 3 seconds ahead, so I don't think that Dane is going to catch him. Before the race ends, he might gain in some time. Allman's holding a steady 0.6 behind Zach, or behind Dane.
All right, looking at it, yeah, Jason Dalton.
Allman is cutting into that lead, cutting into that time. Ben Lacey is contesting him from behind as a laps car, getting his lap back the old-fashioned way, as we're seeing.
Well, he's two laps down. That was the 18. Yeah, I would just let him go by.
And in all respect to Ben Lacey, that slowed Almond down just a little bit, and it could slow Dane down here too,
It looks
giving
like
Almond the chance to capitalize.
Dane is just
And
gonna
he
let
did.
it go by.
Almond down to 4/10.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think, man. I mean, I don't think there's enough laps here. I think Dane and Zach has kind of made their bed right now, and I say that with respect to the both of them. However, you know, how much tires do they have left? I mean, we've seen them race hard there for what? How many laps?
Around 10.
Yeah. So, what's left?
Honestly, an Almond could be content with second. He already has a win under his belt. But going out of this race, if Dane Cruz happens to win it, either way, if Dane Cruz even finishes second, he still is going to lead the points.
Oh, and if he wins, 5th different winner in 5 races. So, you know, got that going for him. I think, well, 0.3 of a second as we are going to hit the stripe there, and it's going to be 10 to go. I think Zach right now is go time. I think he is now going to push it, try to push it a little more. Dane has to make that car wide. He has got to block every line, but he's got to do it safely. He can't do it.
We see a lap car.
Yep.
Stay up top.
That's the 54.
84.
84. Yeah. Barely can see
Didn't
the number
really
on the
affect him.
side. That's Jacob Locklear, but yeah, here we go. Man, Zach Almond, Dane Cruz, 9 to go. 8 to go here at the stripe.
And now I wish I could be in that. 1/10 down to. Almond lost a little time there. What I'm kind of gathering from this is Dane seems to be a little better in the entry, while Almond is a little better in the center and on the exit.
And that could be, I think the 18 might have popped the wall there just a tad bit. Not too much to affect him, but I think he might have popped the wall there a little bit. Out of 2 here, 7 to go. Next time by 6 to go. Dane Cruz, Zach Almond. Michael Amenti here in 7th by himself. I think he'll be okay with a 7th place finish. Anion Sutphin in 6th. Noah Murray 5th. Caleb Sheets 4th. Jason Dalton right now in 3rd. The battle, though, that we're really watching is Dane Cruz and Zach Almond. Really, there's really no battles going on other than our leaders here, bud.
Yeah, and honestly, Almond gave what he could there. The race isn't over, but Dane fended him off, and he's pulling away again.
He didn't pull away too much. He's only about 3/10, so a little over 3/10. As we are going to get 4 to go at the stripe here tonight.
Dane's still pulling away. He has to hold him off 4 more laps, and he wins this race. His sponsored race.
Yeah, and what a win. If he can, of course, hold him off here. 3 to go here at the stripe. If he can hold him off, win his own sponsored race that he sponsored. Wow.
I think they might catch this lap traffic of Robert Lukens, who is very slow because of that engine damage he has. Not going to play a factor.
Nah, Robert's like, nope, not what? Zach Almond. He pulled up. We got 2 to go here, folks. Oh, my gosh. I just don't think there's enough. I don't think Zach Almond has enough for Dane Cruz. Or Dane Cruz in this matter, to be honest.
All Dane Cruz, the missile, needs to do is drive a smooth, consistent line. He doesn't need to push too much. If he can just drive it smooth, roll it smooth through the center,
And the white
this is his
flag
race.
is in the air. We've got one to go here tonight out of turn number 2. 2 more turns for Dane Cruz here tonight.
Zach Alman has a run, trying to look on Dane Cruz's inside. 110 slides up the track.
Not going to be enough. Dane Cruz out of turn number 4 here, folks. It was going to win here
Incredible.
tonight at Dover.
Incredible, dude. What a race.
What an awesome race. Dane Cruz, the sponsor of the race, coming out winning the race, and of course leading the most laps here tonight as well. Congratulations to Dane on the win. Zach Alman in second, Jason Dalton in third. That is our podium. Caleb Sheets in fourth, and Noah Maury rounding out our top 5. Hang tight, folks. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up here with our top 3 tonight. We are going to start here with our third place finisher here this evening, Jason Dalton here. Now, Jason, man, what a race out here tonight. A little crazy there under, that long extended caution there. Looks like iRacing had some issues or whatever the case may be, but man, Jason, talk about your race out here tonight and, your finish here this evening, bud.
Yeah, it was all about conserving tires and tire management this race, and then yeah, that caution came out and got everything kind of jumbled up, and screwed around or whatever. But yeah, it was just trying to conserve tires, and then when that last caution came out there with around 50 to go, it was, you know, do you pit now and get fresh, or do you hope for another caution and get fresh ones for the end? So wound up making the right call there with going ahead and getting tires and running out there with those guys. But Zach and Dane, they were just they were on another level tonight. It was fun just riding behind and watching.
Were they on their own zip code or, area code or, what were they on? I have no idea, man. They were fast. But, Dover, it is a monster. I mean, that's why they call it the Monster Mile. How did you even manage to, save any, if any at all, tires? I mean, it had to have been rough.
It was. I really just for myself, I just really backed the corners up and dropped my brakes down. Tried to be a little less aggressive there on corner entry and exit there. So for me, it was just all about trying to make a nice, smooth rotation through the corner and yeah, just get off without burning your tires up. So That's what I tried to do, but obviously I got a lesson I need to learn from those two guys ahead of me.
All righty, buddy. Well, we're not done yet, man. The season just really getting underway here. Of course, Dover. We go from Dover to a road course next week. The Charlotte, the Roval, the road course at Charlotte for 44 laps. How do you feel about round number 6, bud?
I I don't know. I'm not much of a road course guy. For me, if I get a top 10 and have all four fenders on the car when I get done, I feel like I won the race. So I'm looking forward to it. I do enjoy the Roval, but it's not my forte.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job, P3 here tonight, man. Get ready for the Roval. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, just to the guys that run the league there. Of course, y'all do the broadcast. I went back and watched. Y'all did a great job. And to my KJD2 teammates, everybody did pretty well tonight. And want to wish happy birthday to one teammate there, Tanyan Sutphin, who finished sixth tonight. Had a really good run. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday, brother.
Oh, I didn't even know it was his birthday. So, Tanya Sutphin, happy birthday, bud, from MaxspeedTV. Jason, go celebrate P3 here tonight. We'll see you next week, buddy.
10-4, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Well, that is our third place finisher here tonight. Let's get over here to our second place finisher here this evening. That is going to be Zach Allman here tonight, and I believe Christopher has caught up with him.
Zach, we were on the edge of our seats for the last like 30 laps there. What we want to know is what was going through your mind when you had the lead, Dane took it, and you were just not able to get to the point again.
Oh, to be honest, at that point I was trying to save, and when I realized how low of lap times Dane was running, I realized I had to like pick it up or get out of the way, and I think he kind of was just faster at that point of the run. So my mind thought just try saving, and it kind of worked with like 5 to go. But I think if I would have saved an extra like 2 or 3 laps, I could have maybe gone past him. But at the end of the day, it's a teammate, so I'm happy he won.
Yeah, you were right there, and I know there was some contact there, just maybe a little bit of contact. And I was telling Medlock, just for you guys being teammates, I knew you guys weren't gonna just give it to one another. You guys were gonna make it a run for each other's money, and I knew exactly, man, because I'm starting to get to know you guys a lot more. But what do you
Well,
got going for Charlotte Roval? What were we gonna say?
well, Dane and we've raced a lot. I think at Richmond we even battled for the win, so we know how to race each other. It's just sometimes him and I like to overcross the line, which luckily didn't happen tonight. But I mean, we were like as close as you can probably get.
Oh, it was fun to watch, believe me. But
Yeah.
what do you got going on for Charlotte Roval? How are you feeling going into next
Well,
week?
because I finished second to Dane, I immediately want to get some practice just to beat him and try and win, because that's just my competitiveness trying, get one up on him. So I'm hoping that I can do solid. I think I'm an above average road racer, so I'm just hoping I can maybe stay in the top 5 and, hopefully pounce on an opportunity that might happen.
Well, hey, man, great race tonight. Great P2. You got any final thoughts or any thank yous you want to give to anyone out there?
My teammates, Precision Plus Setups, and just Peak Performance Motorsports, and you guys for putting on a great show.
All right, man. You have a great night.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
All right, well, that is Zach Allman here tonight. Let's get over here to our winner and, of course, our sponsor here tonight, Dane Cruz. Buddy, you pulled it out. You led the most laps, but, man, it was a battle out there and a little bit of a hiccup out there, too, with that long extended caution. But, before we get to that, let's kind of talk about the overall race out here tonight. Our pole sitter led the first 3 laps, and then you took over, and then after that, you just never really looked back. Talk about it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good race. Not just because I won, but it was kind of fun. It kind of surprised me. I don't know. that battle with Amon there at the end, that was pretty nice. We both went pretty hard. We are giving 100%, both of us. Glad we didn't wreck, and glad I came out on top. After leading so many laps, I thought my race was over when that caution came out, the first caution came out.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, I was the lucky dog, so I had to be sent to the back. And fortunately, they gave me a couple spots back. I was originally going to restart like 14th before that, and they let me restart 4th, which worked out, and I'm thankful for that. So I've got it done. Led a lot of laps, and finally a winner again. Feels pretty good.
Well, I know that extended caution there kind of really it threw a dinger into things down there on track, and I think iRacing, the way the caution came out, I think iRacing kind of messed some things up, because I know that caution was definitely extended for about, I think, about 10 laps.
Yeah, they were extending it and trying to figure out stuff with the running order. So I mean, it was a pretty nice opportunity to save some gas and get everything sorted out. But I thought I was screwed. Like, I thought I was gonna finish second or third, which I still would have been all right with. But it would have been really frustrating just losing it like that. And glad I was able to get back up to the lead and play that tire strategy there at the end. We all pitted and we were just like, hey, if we get a caution, we're screwed. But we're gonna do it anyways. So, and it worked out. We didn't get a caution, so
Well,
got it done.
oh yeah, you got it done. You made the pass, and that battle between you and Zach, man, coming down to the wire there, Zach was ahead, and I don't know if there was net code or contact between you two. I'm not an admin. I really didn't get a chance to even take a look at it. There was something that actually, something going on down there on the track, but you guys are teammates, like Christopher was saying. Y'all's not going to give it to either or. You guys are going to race it up hard. So, talk about the battle there at the end with your teammate, Zach Almond, here for the win tonight.
Zach is very aggressive. He's a very good driver, but he's aggressive with everybody, especially when it comes down to the win. He will do anything to win the race, and he's. I've done a couple battles with him for the win, or just even for position sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't end up so pretty. But I think we did have a little bit of contact. I think he turned into my quarter panel once, but fortunately we did not wreck. And neither of us wrecked, actually, and we got another 1-2. Just like Richmond, I beat him this time, so I'm happy about it. I guess we're even now.
Well, as he said in the interview, he's going to figure out a way to beat you again. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that here. But, we go from Dover, the Monster Mile, to right and left, right turns, left turns, the Charlotte Roval next week. Bud, how do you feel about the Roval?
Just gonna say I'm glad I won tonight and got a bunch of points, so I can go off to the Roval pretty much carefree, get through that one or struggle through it, and then go off to wherever we're going. I think it's Michigan after the Roval, so I'm just gonna try and get through next week. Try to stay out of trouble. Hopefully, get a good finish. Not much else to say other than that. I'm definitely not gonna be a contender for the win. So, we'll see.
So just trying to get the best finish you can at the Roval. We get it. All right, that's fine, man. Well, awesome job out here. Of course, you being the sponsor out here tonight, so way to come back and win it as well. But Dane, I think everybody was cruising for a bruising out here tonight, because that's what you put them on here, man. You gave them a bruising for sure. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight? And that is, you are going to be the 5th different winner as well. So congratulations on that, Dane. Mike's yours.
Shout out to Peak Performance Motorsports. Great working with them every week. Nice designs, paint scheme maker, very talented. I want to thank Zach Almond for not wrecking me for the win, and that's about it.
All righty, Dane. We will see you next week at the Roval, bud. Go celebrate your victory here tonight.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. All right. Well, That is our interviews here tonight. Let's get down here to the unofficial. I believe this is going to be unofficial here. I'm sure they're going to go over everything. Well, points are updated, so guess we'll go ahead and make it the official results here tonight. Get down here and do that here this evening. Dane Cruz going to grab the win here tonight. 5th different winner for Slide Job. Congratulations to Dane Cruz. Zach Almond, his teammate, and that was a battle there between them two for sure. Zach Almond is going to finish in 2nd. Jason Dalton, he got up there with them. Just could not get around either of them. He'll grab a top 3 here this evening. Caleb Sheets in that 4 spot here tonight. Noah Murray 5th. Tanyan Sutphin in 6th. Michael Amenti 7th. Top 10 for Michael. Dalton Kilrow in 8th. Ryan Deves 9th. And Derek Paulson rounding out the top 10. Looks like Christopher stepped away, so I'll go ahead and finish this out. Ben Lacey there in 11th. Blaine Sparling in 12th. Christine 13th. Jacob Locklear in 14th. William Martin 15th. Robert Lukens in 16th. Anthony Ferrante 17th. Lee Campbell in 18th. Jamie Plur 19th. Brian Sutphin, our pole sitter, will grab a top 20 in 20th. Zachary Wareham 21st. Caden G in 22nd. Zach Probst 23rd. Christopher Bassinger, of course, joining us up here in the booth. Having some wrist issues. Just decided to park it. He'll finish in 24th. Casey Hatch 25th. Jonathan Canfield RC here tonight. He'll round it out here in 26th. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Dane Cruz, here this evening. Of course, next week we'll be at the Roval here for round number 6. Of course, no cautions there. That is just a local enforced only. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in here tonight. 11 likes. A big shout out to, of course, Slide Job out there for bringing back me and MaxspeedTV to be a part of it. A big shout out to Christopher Bassinger. Even though, under the circumstances, he, came up here. We hate to see it, but big shout out to Christopher for joining us up here in the booth. Oh, there he is.
I appreciate it.
There he is. Jonathan Canfield, RC, First Slide Job, joining us up here in the booth as well. So a big shout out to them, and a big shout out to all the fans out there that have tuned in each and every race. Of course, we couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you all so much. But until next time, folks, stay safe, thank you all, and have a good night.